Yo, today, guys, I'm going to be VOD reviewing some high-level Mario Kart Wii matches. The match today I have is AP Luna versus IF, or Infinite, which is a D1 team this season, and we have a pretty good match going on today. This was from the GSC tournament. GSC is just Mario Kart Wii's premier tournament league. They had a preseason tournament a couple weeks ago, so AP had to play IF, and it was a pretty close match, so I thought, hey, let's VOD review it. And Arc, also, he's an upcoming player, and I thought I could give him some tips. So let's get right into it. Okay, we're starting off on Dry Ruins. Now, Dry Ruins is very good for the hosting team. Usually it's the first track picked at the start of the GP, because 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 is what host starts with, and it's really good for first. They get the sand hop immediately, and they can trap it. So it makes it pretty difficult for second place and the away team to kind of combat that. So second place, which is Arc, he's going to have to... The play is to take the sand hop, but to align yourself to not get backed by first, and also not to get bumped by third or fourth place. So that's going to be very important for Arc to do. You could technically go around. You could also take the smaller sand hop, which is on the other side of the cactus, but you're going to lose a lot of time. And you're really going to give first away. So I think the best thing to do is to go for the sand hop, but you're going to have to kind of just align yourself a bit better. Now, see what we can do here. If we are starting away, we want to get up there as quick as possible. You could save your golden. If you do get a golden or something, you could save it for the ultra. Just make sure you're not falling too far behind. And lastly, if you get triple shrooms or something, just get up there, right? And I'm not speaking just to Arc, but I'm speaking to the whole team in general. So let's just start and see what Arc is going to do.
Just went by here, full block. Wide.
Okay, so yeah, exactly what I said. So fourth, was that fourth? So, I think it was them, actually. I don't know who. It must have been them or third. Just came out, Arc got bumped. So he's really going to have to go a lot faster. He also didn't get a box. They lagged it. So make sure we're just really on first tail there. It's a tough spot. That's why it's really good for first. Probably the best track, one of the best tracks to start in first in. But it's no problem. Started the race, so we could do.
I got 8th place.
We got 8th place, which is good. Yeah, so smart by Vale to use Mega immediately.
I'm 6.
Okay, so as you can see here, there's a person in last place. For some reason, you're not looking back, which you should be doing, Arc. I mean, I know it's like no one on your team called that they fell off or anything, but just sometimes people don't call stuff. I think it's important to see who that was, especially an important spot like 8th, just to see who that is. You can just call out, oh, they're 8th, so they might get Bill, or they might get Golden. So it's an important thing to note. Just make sure we're looking back.
3 shrooms.
Mana is weak.
I feel like we could have used those shrooms a little better.
What's our highest spot?
Second.
Okay. Okay, so let's recap. So look at this break. There's top 3. That's a big break right there. So we are second. So our second place is sandwiched between 1 and 3. So we are second, 4th, 6th, and 7th or 8th, right? Not good spots. So unless we have Goldens or Bill, Bill's not going to really help here unless you get shot. Unless we have Goldens or something to really catch up. I know Arc has these triple shrooms, so the best thing for Arc to do is to take the 3 shroom ultra cut up here. It is difficult with the 3 shrooms, so it's a little bit of weird alignment at the end. So I don't expect him to go for it. But I think that is the best play, just so you get up there. But AP really needs to actually contend, really get up there. Also, if you don't have good spot or good items in your mid spots, make sure we're cycling blue. So you can get blue from 4 to 7, 4, 6, 7. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 4 spots to get blue in, so make sure we're cycling. I'm just saying this. I don't know what everyone has here. No one really called it out, I don't think. Also, yeah, make sure we're calling out items.
I think box 10. They have shock.
Okay, they have shock.
So, no tie last turn. Just gonna get a blow.
I think Insane is taking Ultra, so Ghost gets knocked down.
4, 5.
Okay, so I'm gonna back up a little bit.
No tie last turn.
So I'm gonna start explaining. So as you see, you're in. You just use your. So you have 1 shroom here, and they have shock. We know that, right? Or with great certainty, we think they have shock. They are top 2. Insane is gonna get up there, but they are top 2. And you save this shroom. Now I'm assuming you're gonna go for that little kind of river lake cut thing to cut a little bit of time off. I think the better thing to do here is actually just use this mushroom, either go tight or go around. Make sure you use the box. I think going for that 4th place cycle of a blue shell is a lot better of a play than saving half a second. Like the shortcut you're about to take is not that big, right? So I would just cycle the blue shell. Maybe somebody else will tell you different, but I think the play here is to just go for the blue shell cycle. You might even get a mega, you might even get triple shrooms, but we really want to get them out of those spots. You might even actually get a POW as well, and POW is very crucial, of course, at the target POW spot of the zipper.
For 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
What spot?
Okay, so yeah, they're just mistakes. I'm sure you know we can't make those. Yeah, just don't make mistakes like that. I'm sure you're already aware of that. Also, Ghost, I think, L10 hop. So yeah, especially versus high division teams, we shouldn't be failing like this. Such little mistakes are going to cost a lot. And what happened to Insane? I have no idea. I didn't hear him. But look, top 2 is gone, dude. We need to be cycling blue. Cycle, 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 cycle. We need to be calling that out. I know someone like Aditya on AP says that a lot, but it's like literally no joke. Like cycling the blue is probably one of the best strategies for if you're in mid spots. And I'm assuming bottom 2 has dodges or whoever the other 2 IF players are.
4.
Okay, just keep out top 2.
Okay.
Chilling around. I'm throwing blue.
All right, so we got blue, luckily.
Mana, red.
Yeah.
1-1 star and 8.
Well, never mind. I was gonna say if you guys didn't get blue shell, I would personally probably just go up and try to get a blue shell from the zipper boxes. But luckily you guys got a blue shell. But I don't know if that's the best play. At that point, you're like,
6, 7.
you might not actually be losing out. It might be the right play as well.
Spots.
3, 5.
3, 4, 6.
All right.
I have a red 3, 6.
Yeah, pack is pretty split.
Going for them.
Nice. You play that well, going wide and getting a low jump. Okay, so this is something I don't agree with. So you're in 3rd place. The best item you could probably get is like triple reds or something, or a single shroom. But red a red shell is up there. Now let me tell you, I think throwing this red shell away was not a good thing to do. I think you and I and everybody knows that red shell's not going to hit. There's bats and there's that ledge you can jump. Like hitting a red there is very rare. Most likely not going to get them. So we know they have shock, number 1. You're in 3rd place, which is TC Hive. And also people are going to be streaming up. So the best thing to do is actually hold that red. Number 1, it's protection in case somebody gets into the 4th and they try to red you. If someone goes past you, you can red them. And also, you can shock red 2nd. Now, it's a little difficult, but it's your best play rather than throw that red shell away. Now, we know they have shock, so somebody might call, hey, they're using a star. Okay, that's when you throw the red. And it is a risky play, not guaranteed that you'll hit them, but it's way better than just having nothing and throwing that red shell away. So I think this is a mistake. I think you should have held that.
They have, right?
Yes, they have.
So probably call it last set for me up.
Yeah, they're gonna call it last set. There's no point for them to hold.
River box.
Still one shot on wall glitch.
Getting Barry. He's a star, they're gonna call their
Okay, so they're gonna start. They're gonna start. Okay, that's when you throw the red. I know there's bats here, but like it's a chance you'll hit them.
Pow is like 8. Or Mega as well.
No, that's me.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, that's unlucky. So yeah, that's unlucky. Just two things. I think.
Pow is like 8.
Okay, so I think Vale you should just I don't know. I would say spam POW. I think you know shock's coming. Like you might prevent their dodger from like using their chain item. Like I think you just use the POW. You can also, even if shock doesn't come, that POW messes up top 2 if you POW like here on their landing. So I think either Arc or even Vale just has to take initiative, use that POW. That's what I'm thinking. Second, if you're looking at this line Arc, you're like right in line of back spam. I know you didn't get back spam by top 2, but you're in line of landing back spam, or even a green shell coming late on the landing. So I think maybe align yourself a little bit to the right to avoid that. Just for future reference, I know it didn't really come into play here, but so many races are lost at this at that landing and that turn.
Or Mega as well.
No, that's me.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I'm
I
dead.
spam Mega as well.
Oh god.
I'm in cut. They got top 3. I got 4.
To be honest. They got hit on like
Because we TPA'd them and blued them. So.
Okay, so they got top 3 on DDR. It's not the end of the world. They had a good start. Just key takeaways. Let's make sure we're getting to the front. Not making small mistakes like failing sand hop and messing up the lake jump, and make sure we're cycling for blues when we have the chance, right? When you have a shroom and the shortcut you're about to take is only saving you 0.2, 0.3, maybe even 0.5. I'm not sure how much that one saves, but when it's saving you that little, just chain it for a chance of a blue. On to the next one. So starting off race 2, Bowser's Castle. So this was picked by IF. So Bowser's Castle, in case you're not familiar with competitive, Bowser's Castle Bowser's Castle Wii is very good for top 3. You get those 3 boxes at the start, and top 3 just backs those. So let's see what AP does. They really want to avoid the back spam. Get those boxes on the wavy section. Get shrooms, get megas, use them, get to the front immediately. So let's see what AP does and what Arc does.
I am, but I'm not gonna sit with them. They're gonna sit.
Yeah, and there's no point really to go for Bill. I mean, it's nice, but when they're top 3, there's really no. It's like, don't really stop for Bill here. Like you just need somebody up there. So good by AP, or somebody is. I guess that's IF.
Yeah,
IF can do it.
Nothing in 3rd. Because nothing.
Okay, Mega, use it. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so in that case, Arc, I think you didn't want to hit anybody, or I think if you just get a Mega, just use it. They're gonna break away top 3. They're gonna back spam, double back, triple back. Just use the Mega, and you didn't use it until that other guy used it on you. So just wait. Are we top 4? Were they top 4? I can't tell. Make sure you're just using that Mega as soon as possible. The reason I'm asking about top 4 is because if they were top 4, why did we stop for Bill? Because I don't think that's the play. Because we just need to get up there. But anyways, yeah. I think if they're top 3 on BC Wii, don't go for, no need to go for Bill because you're just gonna waste time, as I explained earlier. But all right, see, so yeah, that guy's gonna just break down your bottom spots. You just have to like really get up there.
It's not until okay.
For the bottom 3.
Okay. Triple greens.
I have bomb.
Okay, yeah. So this is a big mistake, Arc. You do not want to spam probably one of the best protection items in the game. I know you're trying to get a cheeky snipe on Victor, but that's like the biggest leverage you have is those triple greens. You want to keep those because now this zipper section is very easy to backspam. It's very easy to hit you, especially. And then as you go up the spiral, they're going to put tight backspam and you're going to be forced to go wide. You're going to lose so much time. But if you have the greens, you can save a bit of time and they're going to be more afraid to back you because they'll get sniped. So if anything, maybe you could have thrown one green. I think the play is just to hold those greens and really put pressure on third place. I'm okay with you throwing one green, but still, like, I think having all those greens is just like, what really puts pressure on them. And in some way, like, you are in position to get fourth place boxes. You can get Pal Blue, right? It might be looking too much into it, but I think, yeah, definitely don't throw all these away.
They trick sniped? Oh, I'm off.
Nice, you got the fourth place box. Okay, you got shrooms.
What's their top 3 right now?
I'm 8th.
Okay, yeah, small mistake. Okay, so I don't agree with this unblock. The reason is because you have triple shrooms in fourth place when they're top 3. If it was a Nana, I'd kind of see it, but there's still the Nana there also. So if you had those triple greens, you could have actually unblocked both. But that's besides the point. My point is that I don't think anybody on our team are cut takers. I know everybody can make cut, but like nobody's going for cut like consistently. Like nobody's going to be like no one here is like a 70% Bowser's Castle BC week glitch taker, right? Everyone here like makes it maybe 10-20% of the time. All right, maybe 30, right? Maybe generous. Like I don't really see the point of unblocking there. If anything, I think if someone's in a bottom spot, they just get a star and they take it that way, right? If they need to. And also it's lap 1. Like the race is really not over. So I don't think there's really a point to unblock it because no one's really going to take it. And you're our highest spot with triple shrooms. I think we keep those shrooms, really challenge top spots.
Unblock glitch.
And the thing is, like, I don't think anybody told you to. No one said they're going to take glitch. And no one asked about it. At least I didn't hear it. Maybe I misheard. But I didn't hear anyone say, I'm taking glitch. Unblock glitch for me, unless you guys had discussions before. And I'm assuming no one here really is a good glitch taker. Maybe Ghost is, I'm not sure. But yeah, big point. Sorry, I don't mean to like stop like on this tangent, talk about this for so long. Let's keep going. At least you guys are 4, 5, 6 now. Rough pal, it's okay.
They're 10.
There's an tight on spiral for next lap.
Green, green back.
Yeah, make sure we're cycling.
Half me team?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Nominal. Never mind, he liked through it.
Yeah, I mean, that's just hard. It's kind of, the green lines are hard to bomb. Especially if you're not host.
Okay.
I'm 10 now.
I'm just trying to change for blue right now.
Alright, goodbye Vale. Goodbye Vale, trying to change blue. I think everybody should be doing that. So nice for using all these shrooms.
I got a PC, they're just getting
Yeah, rough TC. Okay, I don't like what Vale said there. Like, oh, they're just getting top 3 this race. Alright. This is a GSC match. We don't really need to hear that, right? Just let's try to keep a positive attitude when you go in the GSC matches. Really, let's not bring anybody down. Bring the morale down. Oh. Okay. I was about to say, I think you should have chained those.
I'm golding password.
That's good. That's good. We got blue. Nice call by the golden.
I'm off. Wow.
Okay, nice. You got him. So I would say what you did there was good. You didn't slow down too much. I think a lot of people like to slow down a lot. I think you did just enough. Just enough slowing down. I think any more, you're really giving them a break. Now that you hit him, I would say I would have probably thrown that red back or thrown it forward. It's not going to hit insane. And then chain the shroom for maybe a blue or POW or something. As you can see, blues are very, very important, especially when the other team is getting like these good track picks. So that's personally what I would do. Like you have a red near you, like Insane's up there, single shroom. Like might as well just chain it, dude. Like, these aren't really good items.
I
Can I go?
have 3 shrooms, 30.
Okay.
I have no idea how you got side rated him there. I would have maybe saved that shroom for the straightaway. I don't, but that's just smart.
Get a box now.
have another
I'm
spot.
stunned.
Yeah, that's
Mana
unlucky.
right
I have
side.
shock. I have shock.
Okay, we have shock.
Okay.
We're bottom 2.
Talk.
All right, we
They're
just
first,
we
I'm
need to get
second.
dodges.
Blue's out.
Okay, so we blue out. Nice cycle. We get the blue. We have shock. It doesn't sound like we have dodges though. We're bottom 2 though, so we need to get a dodge.
Okay, good.
Let's not use this shock early.
Goldening.
Green.
Let's get at least 1 dodge. Second, we can at least get a top 2 here.
Red.
I'm comboing him. Got him.
Red.
Yeah, right at
Red.
me. Just good.
Okay, mega. Okay, mega. Okay, so it sounded like Insane was like first or second, and okay, so that's Veil. I see it in the top right, and Ghost is back there. Okay, so they're 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that doesn't sound right. I guess they are.
First.
Or yeah, they're 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we are bottom 3. I guess we are bottom 3. Okay, so this is. I'm surprised we don't have more dodges. Honestly, I'm really surprised. Yeah. Yeah, I think chain it at here, I guess, yeah. Yeah, get them after set, but the thing is, like, it's very high chance they have mega
Here.
since we waited too long.
Activate.
Did he lose?
Are they first?
I am.
Luckily, no one dodged. Okay. Holding blue. Nice, okay.
Are you second? Anna's fight.
We're 1-4.
Yeah, okay, yeah, call those spots a bit earlier, right? Insane needs to know, like, yeah, are you second? Okay. Make sure we're calling spots. Also, look back a little more.
They're mega.
Yeah, Nanas.
Look back. Who's it?
Mega.
Okay.
I hate
All right, 1-4. Nice salvage.
I think it's
It's tough,
1-4.
Yes.
considering they got top 3 start, right? Nice shock pull by Mewee. All right, so we got 1, 4, 6, 7. What is that? That's 23, 30, 31. That's a +1. So nice. It's a +1, but oh my god, they were top 3, so that's good by us. Next race. All right, we're off to Koopa Cape. Awesome track. So looks like this was an AP track pick, I'm pretty sure. So 1-4. So this is good because considering we're first can get the green shell. Fourth can get a really good spot, like a good fourth place item. There's a bunch of items you can get in fourth place that are really good. And then we have I think we were like 6, 7 or something. So our 6, 7 can get golden shrooms, and I think at this point it's a good idea to drop for Bill, just for Bagger to know. Not drop too much. I think Koopa Cape is one of those tracks like, it's kind of like Dry Ruins in a way. Like there's a big shortcut, right? You can take a big golden cut at the start, but Koopa Cape is also really kind of hard to catch up on sometimes. Like if you don't get good items, like you don't get items to take cut with or anything, like top spots are just gonna blow away, right? Especially with the Shroomba and Bagger dropping stars. So very important. More now in 2023 than like 5 years ago. It's very important to get up there, right? So that's going to be the game plan. Always get up there. Make sure we're getting up there, spamming those items as quick as possible.
I'm not.
Alright. I'm sitting for it.
Oh, that sucks. I think you just barely were in third, so you're not going to get a good item. You're going to get a third place item.
I got a block.
And you got a TC. That's literally the worst item you could have got. Okay, so wow. Okay, at least he passed it, but Insane didn't take Shroomba. I guess he couldn't. Their second place took Shroomba, so you're going around, Insane's going around, and then you have this TC that'll cause you so much trouble. So much trouble. So that unfortunate lag could probably is going to change this whole trajectory of this race. So if you're our bottom spots now, if we drop for Bill, I think it might be a good idea to use it if we do get it. But if we have goldens or anything, we need to use those right away.
They're coming with TC.
Still there.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
Oh.
Dang, you got past too. Wow.
Oh,
Wow, it's so
Get
bad.
out of Bill, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
We got triple
one.
shrooms. I think take this cut right here.
6.
No,
Nice.
No one has Bill. No one has Bill,
Okay.
What do we say?
by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna be one, but I'm gonna be item looking.
I'm 6.
No one has Bill. No one has Bill.
Okay.
Okay, so I think Fail was like, I'm gonna be 1, but then he said they have a red, never mind. Okay.
I have no items. That's what
So
They're gonna drop a star.
okay. I think maybe you could take the hop strat. I'm not sure if you know Arc. I don't know how long you've been playing exactly. There is a hop strat. Basically, you can hop on the sides of Koopa Cape, and you can go a lot faster. I mean, it might have been able to do this. Like, I don't suspect that you're gonna keep these 2 shrooms. Like, I think you're gonna chain them before for a set, so you might as well. And I might be. Let me see if I remember to insert a clip of what that is. So you know what I'm talking about.
They
Okay. Also, I couldn't quite tell. It calls a little muffly for me, but if I think we should be telling Miwi to drop star. I couldn't hear if he said I couldn't or something. But we should be calling spots out for Miwi to drop stars for us. As you can see, their bagger dropped a star. So
I feel like TC. Look for boss.
okay. Okay, so especially so I think it would have just been better for you to take that that hop strat on KC. Yeah, I think you would have gained some time, especially since like you're not going to be using these shrooms
box
or not keeping the shrooms.
golden.
Okay, you got a Nana. That's not good.
I'm chaining my star here.
And Barry gets a green shell, so he takes shroom bust. So good for him, man.
Blue, they're first, right?
Nice, nice.
Box 10.
Yeah, we should be talking about Cycling a bit more.
Hit him 4 ramp.
Okay, nice.
Star in 4.
Not sure why we threw that, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's high obvious.
Okay, nice going wide. Pull that. Yeah,
Box
okay.
10. I have shot.
Okay, I've starred 5.
Okay, those are really risky throws, by the way. You could have potentially hit yourself on landing. So we have shock. I don't know what spots we are. I think we need to call out spots a bit more. So we're second. Looks like they're 3, 4. So basically, we're like 5, 6, 7. I don't know what we have. I don't know if we have dodges or anything. So I can't really make a good shock call. Hard to say right now.
High spot. Nana when you land.
Blue 6.
Okay, throw that
Throw.
blue. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Who's out? Say no.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
that's fine. I would be wary of putting that nanner there because you don't even know what item you have next. Like they could have reds for all you know.
I have star. Can we call 5, 6, 7 maybe?
I think you got them though, which is good.
Probably. They don't use
Three
anything.
shrooms again.
Okay, nice combo. They can't get you.
First.
So they're 2, 3, 4 bottom spots.
Hold it for now. Hold it.
Yeah. I have star 4. Think you call right?
Okay, star 4. We have star 4. So this is a good race. We're first with star 4. I have no idea. I think that's us in last.
Okay.
Wow.
Bomb 5.
Oof,
fucked.
that's rough. It's okay. We have star 4 though.
Activate.
Should be getting 1.
I'm just thinking like, were we in TC or something? Like, why do we call it there?
Hey, cut. Activate.
Okay, so they took
Should be
cut.
getting 1.
Like, okay, so this shock is. I'm not gonna say it's a bad shock. I just feel like you're really putting yourself in like a risky position, considering everything at play here. So number one, Ghost has no chain. Ghost does not have a chain. He didn't even get a 4th place box. He's gonna and like people are getting shocked on the water, so they're gonna have decent speed. Like this is, I don't like it because then like there's potential blues, and then there's like the potential star drop. Because I don't even know who's back there in bagger wise. Like, this makes me physically very uncomfortable looking at this, because yes, Ghost might get the first, but like first and second are just gonna like he doesn't even have a chain, and they're both gonna get items, right, on the left side. Second potentially gets a red in Red's Ghost. Also, their fifth potential blue. I'm less worried about that, but I'm more worried about like we don't have a chain. Like where is our other bottom spot? And yeah, so no one got shocked in the boxes. Like our fourth place doesn't have an item. You might not even get an item at this point. So I would say maybe hold. I don't really know what happened back there for us to call this. But even if we lose first, like I think we just hold it a little bit, right? Until we're forced to use it. Okay.
Up power in 6.
Okay, now we have POW 6. They're 2, 3, 4.
He has Red's 4.
I just say call. I just call it. Or well, you know, what would be an interesting call is to call it as you're approaching the baggers, so their 2, 3, 4 can't pick up a star. I think that's the call, and you get yourself right before set. You get the set, and you take land, and you're just like taking the cut. I think that's the play, and then you could potentially red 4.
I call myself an error.
They might drop a star here.
Also, did we say we're dropping
they
star? Okay, so
Red.
Now,
I can't power. I'm not power.
okay, like there's no. Wait, why are we not pound? Oh, because we got hit. Oh, there's not. Yeah, I don't agree throwing out red. Like, just wait, just throw it after. It's like throw it now. All right. Okay. So people need to communicate. Vale shouldn't have used that power without telling you, or gotten you in the air or something. But you also should be telling him like, hey, I have triple shrooms. Don't pow. We have to remember we have powed. All right, big point. We can't get So communication error. I don't think there was any point really to shock at that second. If anything, shock them on the waterfall, maybe. Yeah, shock them maybe on the waterfall if you want to do that. Have Ghost chain star and 4. I think you can get a standstill set, and then you hit them on the waterfall so they don't even get the mini turbo on exiting waterfall, and they just land. I don't even know if yeah, and then I think that would be better because then you have fourth place box. Maybe you get mega, maybe you get blue, maybe you get POW. Yeah, like reds. Like I think that's the thing. Like I think having no chain on Koopa Cape, very scary. Even shrooms, like you have potential not to get blued. Also, that POW is a little rough. I think. I don't know. What did we get? Did we get first at least? So we got 1, 4, 1, 5, 6, 8. So what is that? 15, 21, 25, 27, 28. It's like a -5 or something. Yeah, I think we could have used that shock a little better, just for like us to get items. Like maybe Arc gets called right before set. I just think, yeah, that just like you just got first out of that, really. Like you didn't really benefit too much. I wouldn't say it's an awful call. I really don't know what's happening back there, but I think it could have definitely been capitalized a little bit more. Also, I think the POW could have really, 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 really helped us. At least we could have got fourth if Vale POW'd. So I think Arc maybe should have just called POW in the air, get Victor on landing, because he was going to get fourth without that POW. So POW on landing gets Victor, and then Arc takes a cut. Maybe you even get 1, 5, 6, but you got 1, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 4, 5. If Victor gets messed up enough, but it's okay. Not awful. We take these losses and we learn. All right, next race. Okay, so we're off to MC3. This is a pretty popular track pick from AP when we are first, and they have the other spots like 2, 3, 4. Idea is that first is going to dictate a lot of the pace with holding back spams, and first is a very important position to have on pretty much any track. And then we have our bottom spots, which can get power items and really catch up or really mess up the other team. And then 2-3-4 doesn't get a lot of good items. And so 2-3 will have to drop, or 3-4 have to drop. And so you get first kind of a bit of a breakaway, kind of. So that's kind of the point. So let's see what Arc and AP does here, or do here, so we can hopefully get some good items, and hopefully we get shock. Okay, so I would have dropped. I would have dropped there a little bit. Like, the whole point of the track is that, like, your first runs and your bottom spots get good items. So what you did, you just kind of gave them, like, the position, right? Like, I wouldn't even worry. Like, you have first. Like, if second has like a red, like I wouldn't worry about that. I wouldn't try to contest it. I would. The idea is, like, you kind of want like a 4th, 5th, 6th place box at least. So you kind of just gave that to them. So now they're gonna get like decent items. You get shroom. That's fine. Yeah. I just feel like they're gonna take cuts. So yeah, let's double back maybe.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know. We shouldn't be hitting that.
Hit it.
All right, yeah, Barry's gonna take cut.
2-4, first 5.
Yeah, they have no items in 1-3.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Watch out for that swerve. Watch out for the swerve.
Let's do 4. I got TC.
They're getting a roast in here.
Yeah, I think Argon will look back a little bit more. But yeah, this is kind of good for them. Barry might even have another shroom. Looks like we have a TC here. Shock is gonna change. Like, we really need shock or something.
They could have built 8 maybe.
No, but you did just use Bill. I'm 10.
Tip tie hairpin.
Okay.
Nice star 8.
Yeah. Wow, that hurts a lot. Like, you have a perfect item. Like, you're not that far from first with that cut take.
I'm on
You
one.
can do a little better.
I'm just going.
And we get double
I'm
TC.
chaining 10. I got Bill.
They're 2-3-4.
Trimming.
Okay, so they're 2-3-4. Sounds like we're first with 5, 6, 7, and we got Bill in 10, I think. So this is not good. Not good. Yeah. So this is kind of like the idea is that, like, you want those kind of cut taking items, because, like, after hairpin, like, if you're top 2, like 3, 4, 5, 6, they're just gonna take cut, right? And they might even have items after that. So the kind of like this kind of stems from like not dropping at the start. So be careful of that. Also, like, yeah, we shouldn't be hitting back spam. Like, ghost hit back spam, and you got back by that green. It was curved, right? It was a little harder, but we should be watching it for that.
They could get a 9.
Okay.
Stream passing chain.
Yeah, I agree with this. Maybe even chain there.
We're 1-4.
Nothing hairpin. I'm just taking 10 first.
Yeah, I mean, like, I probably would have chained at that set just for, like, maybe, I don't know. But this is fine. Like, it really depends, like, when they want to use shock, right? But in my head, like, if I was you, in my head, like, oh, they're probably going to use shock, like, right now. I might as well just chain this shroom, because there's no way I'm going to get a cutoff. But also, like, maybe they don't have shock. Like, the track is very short. Maybe they don't have shock. So I don't think one is better or the other. Like, one is more right. So I don't, like, not agree with this. So I think this is fine.
You gonna star?
Taking
Be able
cut.
to use it?
Yeah, take cut.
Yeah, I'm taking
All right, so this is very. So Barry has a red in third.
as well.
So
Is it we get?
yeah, we're gonna get redded here.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
Oh.
So if we go back, like,
We're 1-4.
right, so Barry's gonna pull out the red. He's gonna back the nano. So nice, nice stuff going wide, but also, yeah, okay, look back.
Star.
So if I see this red shell, I think two things. Like, either I have to take the cut really fast and just pray to God, like, they're also taking cut and I'm just barely ahead. I think you saw the red and you got a little nervous, but you're also taking it at a weird angle. Man, Cormac is laggy. So it's not, like, completely your fault.
Is it we get?
Like, it wasn't that bad of an angle, but it's just like, yeah, it's a little laggy.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that guy. Lagging everywhere.
1-3.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. That's just a rough play. I think looking back at this,
That sucks.
and they got
You beat both of us. The one. Sorry about that.
so 1 4 7 8, 23, 26, 28. Yeah. So let's watch, like, if we're starting like MC3 or tracks that have a lot of like big cuts like MC3. Let's make sure we're dropping there. Like, especially if we're first, like, we don't need to be top 2 on MC3, like starting MC3, right? Let's drop for that 4, 5, 6, 7 box. It goes for everybody except first. Unless you're second contesting first, like, there's really no reason. Okay. All right. There's a rough GP, but we bounce back, baby. Let's go next GP. All right, we're jumping into Maple Treeway, the start of GP2. So Maple Treeway is also probably top 3 tracks, top 2, where a lot of first place teams, our teams in the hosting team, likes to choose Maple because Maple's a good front running track. You get first on the tree branches. It's hard to overtake, hard to get a draft. And then you can have 3rd or even 5th place jump into the cut shroomless, because how the positions work. All the positions, like, you appear in a bottom spot for a quick second, and then you get like a 7th place box, and you then appear back in 3rd place or 4th place with a really good item. But the away team, it's a little harder. So what we should do, I think Arc just keeps driving forward, tries really needs to get a box at this upcoming set. I think 4th place, there's 2 options depending how you want to play it. 4th place can go for the 1st place draft. It is a little difficult because there's a turn right immediately after. But it is possible to get that draft in 4th place, and 1st is right behind 4. 4 is right behind 1. So that is possible. Or you can do a 4th place or even a 6th place can jump in the cut. And you can get a pretty decent item. I think it's better to go for the draft if you're 4th, just so you can contest spots a little better. But we'll see what AP does. Let's see what happens. Let's go.
I'm gonna try to get draft.
Okay. Talk about draft. Nice. Oh, cut an 8th. I don't know why. You don't really need to do that. I guess it's fine. I mean, whatever. Single shroom. That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Running very out of
Behind you.
Yeah.
Just behind your bottom.
Yeah, so the out of cannon is a really big interaction. So I think people, so it's good stuff. We're calling out stuff. So Victor is coming up. So this is called the jack on the right, where you go really fast. I think Arc should just go wide and shroom immediately. So he has a 2nd place item. So he shrooms on the straight, gets the item, and then he goes wide on the tree branch. And we'll play it from there. Everyone else, let's see what they get. It's kind of hard to say what to do, but I definitely should see some people shrooming up on the actual on the leaf piles on top.
Like, really?
Okay, so he goes for Jack, which is fine, but no Nana drop from Victor. Maybe he's thinking Arc might have a red or something. That's fine. That's fine. Don't get Nana here. Ooh, okay, that was close. That was close. Watch out for Nana back here.
Alright. We're 2-3.
2p4. 2p4.
Okay, this is, we're 2, 3, 4. I think Victor maybe should have backed. Yeah, those Nanas are fine. Unfortunate miss. Watch how he's gonna swerve here.
Nano left.
Okay.
Got draft.
Going left.
Yeah, good call for going left.
I'm getting a box 10.
2 more.
Make sure to go wide.
They're gonna be top 2.
Nana.
Box 10.
Green.
I have shock.
Okay, so we have shock. I think we're still 3, 4, 5. Honestly, like, I'm not opposed to this shock right here, getting IF out of cannon, but it just takes a lot of, like, okay, should we do this? Should we do this? Like, honestly, it's not a bad shock. Like, I think this would be a potential good shock. Of course, people can argue, like, oh, you get the shock at the end. Maple's kind of a standstill track, so I don't hate this shock. Of course, we can hold it. We can cycle for blue. We can cycle for POW. So I don't think it's not using it is not a bad idea either. Anyways, like not using it or using it here, I think they make sense. They're both right. If you don't use it, remember they have double backs. They also can get POWs. And lap 3 is way more predictable than lap 2. So that's just all you have to keep in mind. And of course, it's like a last second thing. But let's see what they do. Also, you have to watch out for backs that I can.
We're 3-4. I'm pulling greens out.
Okay, we might have just been 3-4, so maybe calling it there wouldn't even have been a good idea. Nice. Okay, call that Jack on Nano ladder. Okay. Okay. Was he that close that you had to get rid of those? Because you can potentially get some really good snipes on this straightaway.
Fib.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
a ground star left. Nana. Nana, Ty still.
How now?
Yeah, that came a little late. I don't know if it's call lag or whatever for them, but that POW did come a little late. You got first, like, fine on the straight, and Barry went up, but so did third. So, like, they really didn't do anything.
Oh god, I called that late.
Yeah, so they at least acknowledge it.
Red.
I've still 7. We still have, right?
Yeah, I think that red throw was a little early. You could have held it until the, like, here.
Yes.
Or even hold it, because I don't know what 4 has.
We just
He's probably going to take cut.
Okay.
I blew it.
Okay. So this is what happens. So, like, if you don't call shock early, like, a lot of stuff happens in mid spots, right? Top 2 controls the back spam. A lot of stuff can happen in mid spots, just bombs and etc. Like, like POWs, like that POW should have been called a little better. So now we're in a weird position. Our top spot is sandwiched between top 2 and 4. So dodging our third in cannon is probably not a good idea. Unless we have dodge items. I didn't hear anyone say they have shock or anything. Or I'm sorry, I didn't hear anyone say they have like a star or mega. We do have blue, so we can do a blue combo with the red. So, see, it's a little tricky. If we don't have dodges, now we're like putting ourselves. Look at this pack spread, by the way. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And we're like right here. Wow, look at that spread. So we're gonna pray to God we get dodges.
Yeah, we'll just call top 2 out. Nana tight.
Okay.
Okay, so they're gonna call top 2 out. I don't know if they have any dodges. I didn't hear anyone. It's an okay call.
I'm dodging 4.
But like you just dodged 4 as well. I mean,
Activate.
Great.
and we don't know what he has. Plus the blue is gonna come here. So this is the risky thing. We're bluing them, but obviously they're gonna slow down. Like it might actually be fine, but it's gonna be a little interesting situation.
Alright, blue's out.
Okay, this is gonna actually be good though. You're reading second.
Jack. Nana
Okay, we have enough time.
I got mega.
I shoot first.
You're mega flag.
Okay.
I'm wide.
Holding.
I'm getting A.
I think you should call that Nana there. That's a pretty important Nana. Yeah.
I don't know what
Obviously, hop dodging POW is the best thing.
On the zipper. Fib.
Of course, that's a hard thing to do. But we're top 2, which is good.
Up to it now.
You can get a late shock.
Right.
Should I spam? I have shock.
Activate shock.
Okay, so all right, let's check what spots we got here. So we got top 2, 27, 31, 33. Good race. It's a good winning race considering they have Maple, like the starting advantage. But the thing is, I'm not speaking of, I think Arc played that pretty well. I think something AP needs to do a lot better. I think we're getting the shock. So good thing on MeWe. I think a big thing not happening. So number one, we're not getting to the front. But if we get shocked, that's okay, right? But the thing is that we don't have dodges. Like, okay, we have shock. You expect to hear, especially top teams, like, okay, I'm holding a star. I'm holding Mega. Okay, I have Bill, right? I'm not hearing that from AP Luna here, right? And so I think what we need to do, especially in those bottom spots, if we're not going to be catching up immediately and we have dodges, right? Those lap 2, like late lap 1, late lap 2, if you get a dodge, just hold it. Like the bagging battle, it looks like it's kind of in AP's favor. So we need to be holding dodges. I think I'm just so surprised we don't have, like, considering the amount of races we've done, I haven't really seen like people holding dodges except Ghost on KC. BC, we arc dodged in a Mega after we've been holding shock for a while. He pulled that Mega in like 5th or 6th, right? Like you expect like our bottom 2 spots to have dodges. So I think we need to be holding dodges more. Holding dodges and running those up. But nonetheless, it was okay. We could have maybe shocked lap 2, but I think this is a winning race. Top 2 is great. No, I can never complain. I'm glad the blue worked out as well. They didn't slow down. But anyways, on to the next race. Alrighty, BC3. This BC3, one of the most controversial tracks in Mario Kart Wii history, competitive history. It is a crazy track, and the reason why is because there's such a skill gap and also not a non-skill gap on this track. But anyways, basically, the cut is broken on this track. Cut is the trump card on this track, so everything, the decisions we make have to be around the cut. Okay, so we're starting top 2. I'm pretty sure this was a IF pick. I didn't hear it. I'm pretty sure it was an IF pick. There's no reason we should be choosing this in top 2. So what we have to do here, so we're top 2 and we have like some bottom spots. We have to, so there's a few things. If Arc is really good, this is like some Fox type level play. Fox is like one of the best players, in case you aren't aware of Mario Kart, is take Ultra in first. Like that's just like the best play. Like if you, that is the best play. Like you take Ultra, block it, right? In first place, you can take it shroomless. Second place should block cut. And then I'm assuming IF is going to unblock. And then our bottom spots can take cut. It's kind of how I'm envisioning this. That's the best play. But, I mean, it all depends, like, what we get. So I think we should drop for 8. I think Ghost did say that. I'm not recording that part, but I think Ghost did say that. Sorry, I talk way too much at the start. But I just want to, like, people aware, like, what the game plan is. So let's go. Okay, so I know Vale is a glitch taker, but we need to, like, talk about this now.
Box 8.
Putting green tight here. Green tight.
Yep.
Wow.
I got bomb.
Okay.
They're 2-3.
They're 2-3. We're 1.
We'll be cut on Bob. Going for Ultra.
Okay, so Arc does call that out. I'm glad he called that out. I think he should have maybe called it a little sooner so people kind of have a game plan going into the set. But he called it out nonetheless. The only thing is, this is such a risky play if you're not like a good glitch taker. You fail it, you pretty much give them top 4. Like, that's the thing. Like, the race is decided. Lap 1, cut. Like 80-90% of the time. So let's see if we can make it. But I hope we have also shroom takers. People need to be calling out what they're doing. This is something I do a lot too, but I just like don't call it out sometimes. Like, call out you're taking cut. Hey, I'm taking cut. What are we doing? What are we doing? And so Arc knows, like, oh, if he makes this, he needs to know who's behind him.
Going for shroomless.
Nice. Okay, wow. Okay, nice. Perfect. That's exactly what you wanted.
I lost.
And I got started.
Oh, man. Wow, this is not... Well, see, it was good, but it's not good. Look, you see that? They're top 2 and 4. Where is AP? Where is AP? Okay, so number 1, I think Ghost said he's going for shroomless. Sounds like he didn't make it. And I don't know what happened to Vale. I don't know what happened to Insane. So something went wrong there. So either we failed cut, we didn't take cut, or something. Like, it was rough because there was a bomb. But I think if we're going for cutting first, I really think we need to communicate this a little better. Hey, someone should sit on cut. Someone should block cut. Hey, what are we doing? Like, I think people need to have a game plan. But going forward, I think something to learn from. But IF just took cut crazy. Like, you can take Shroomless Ultra, but if the guy in second or third is taking Shroom cut, or they have triple Shrooms in 4, and they're going to outline you anyway. They're going to just Shroom up the first.
No one has Bill again, by the way.
They're top
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. Okay, you got. Oh, this is good. This is good. Good greens. Nice, nice, nice. This is exactly what you wanted. Watch out for this. Yeah. So that's a popular backspam spot.
We have blue, we have blue.
Oh.
Yeah, we have blue.
Oh, throw.
Okay, so they're gonna slow down
They
probably.
might slow.
Yep.
They know.
Yeah.
They know it's out.
I would have gone for that box. I would have gone
They're
for.
slowing. They're slowing.
Ah. Okay.
Their baggers off.
Yeah, their baggers off. They're getting a box.
They're still top
and
2.
so-
Okay, so I don't completely hate that because it really like condensed the pack a bit. But it does look better.
I got
Can't tell you.
4.
Greens with them.
Let's see what we're doing.
They
Maybe.
have shock.
I have star. I'm on a 3.
Are you going Ultra Veil?
I know.
I know what you're trying to do. But as soon as you saw the Nana, I mean, even as soon as you saw he was going for cut, I think you should have just bailed or gone for Shroomless on the single. It really didn't like. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Like, part of me is also like maybe we should have just held blue and thrown it after cut. It's rough. It's rough. So Barry made ultra and Revise takes cut. So yeah, so we're really gonna need shock. So as I said, everything was decided lap 1. But yeah. All right. Going into so here they
Top
are.
4, I think.
Yeah, they're top 4.
Yeah, they are.
Change spam boxes. Cycle. I think you should have cycled those shrooms immediately on that other box.
Cut last turn.
You're gonna mega at
I have
least.
Mega as well.
Watch out for Cormac. He is something.
I mean, they have shock. Nothing you can do. They're just gonna shock us up 3.
Wait, they have, you said?
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
Okay, so that I think as soon as Arc got the mega, he should be asking, hey, or it should be communicated that hey, they have shock. I'm not sure if I think probably we said it. I didn't hear it. Probably Arc wasn't paying attention to it either. But Arc could have just mega'd that bagger. He just came up. He could have just mega'd him right there. So a little bit more communication, I think there. Arc should be even if it was already said, I think Arc should be asking about that. Like, oh, hey, I have a mega. Oh, wait, we're bottom 4. What's shock like? Do they have shock? So who's the bagger that's coming up right now? Those are the questions we should be asking.
Yeah.
Up Pow. I'm gonna Pow this.
Okay, so yeah, we have Pow. So I think Pow the cut, or just chain Pow. I mean, like, yeah, probably just Pow cut so they can't take it in top 3. And then I think we're just gonna have to mega on cut, right? We're just gonna have to mega on cut. They're probably gonna shock us. They're probably gonna predict us taking cut and shock us. That's I think what we should do.
Yeah.
No, I missed.
I think this
Oh,
is
really?
kind of the. Oh, whoa.
I'm in Mega.
Yeah, I think we could have used it.
Right for ultra.
They're gonna shock here, I bet.
No,
Yeah.
I got shocked. My both time they cut.
Yeah, so I think actually it was fine. Like, you had enough time. You just took the cut slow. You would have made it. You would have made the cut. So 2 things. I think the mega was used a little early. I think instead you could chain it at the thwomp. Chain it at the thwomp. Set. I mean, it's also like, I understand, like, it's like risky. Like, technically they could just shock you and mess you up, but I doubt they would do that. I feel like they would do it at the cut more because you can still get shrooms and catch up. So to me, it makes sense that they would just shock you at the cut. So you can either get it at the levitating boxes at the yellow jumps, or the thwomp box. I think that's the better play. Or you have your teammates take cut and then you use Mega, so you guarantee yourself a dodge if they want to shock. That's one thing you can do. Or you could do like or you could do Ultra and then use Mega as the Ultra. So that's risky, right? Because they could shock you. But I think it's just, you gotta take the cut a bit quicker.
Is cut open?
Yeah.
So yeah, cut's open. Yeah, might as well go for Shroomless. Like there's no way.
Made ultra.
Yeah, it's a rough Shroomless.
Spots.
Six.
They just got
Yeah, we
four.
can maybe salvage like
Are we
a
four?
fourth place.
Yes.
No, they're top.
Yes, yes.
Dropping.
One.
Nice, nice. Okay, we got him.
Never mind.
And we're just gonna hold this. Yeah. So.
Four, five.
Wheelie, wheelie, wheelie. Oh, he might have beat you. He might have beat you.
Dude, I was.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I think Arc played that lap one good. I don't know what happened to his the teammates though. Taking the Ultra in first, I think, was a good play. But also, it might have not been. Like if you're first and they're 2, 3, 4, 5, like they're just gonna take cut. But also, like I don't know. And it really depends on what happened to the other team. Yeah, it really just depends like what happened to the other team. I think you could have actually blocked Ultra as he took it. Yeah, I mean, really just depends what happened to his teammates. Hard to say. Let's see what we got here. So they got top 3. So yeah, wow, that's a big race for them. See, AP's not getting these big wins. They're getting these like small wins. Yeah, I think just getting better at that lap 1 BC3. I think that's the thing. Like we really need to have a good game plan going in. Be ready like to call out what's happening at cut and what we're doing. But either way, I mean, on to the next race. See what AP can do here. Okay, jumping into DK Mountain. So this is a really good track for IF. Really good just for top spots in general. So they're starting off top 3. I think AP just going to have to really get up to the front immediately. So it's, again, kind of like BC Wii. Really going to have to at least, yeah, we're going to have to avoid getting back to that first turn and the turn out of cannon. So let's pray we get shrooms and maybe some power items later into the race. But main thing, if we get a gold and shrooms, just get up there immediately. Also, the leverage that IF has is top 3 plus they can drop for Bill easier. But let's see what AP does. Just get up there. That's the main game plan.
Be cool though.
One out really months.
Okay, nice. We got the box.
Oh my god.
All right, 2, 3, 4. This is what I don't know what happened
The trail's one.
to IF.
I'm throwing my red at him. He should have nothing in first. Well, he has nada, but now he has nothing.
Yeah, good. Going for that 4th place box. Yeah, there's no point in not going for it. Just having protection to your 2, 3, 4. I have no idea what happened to IF. They definitely misplayed that a lot, but good stuff so far.
Force them to use a star.
All right, Trip. This is great. I would ask what items they have maybe before you stream up, just in case. Yeah, you don't. I mean, not necessarily, but this is the shroom spot for sure.
You're ahead and save.
I
He has nothing at first. He can't block.
Okay.
have nothing. Maybe something on cut.
Vale isn't calling out where he's at. I think he should be kind of saying what he has or where he's at right now. No idea. Also, Arc, you need to look back way more. I don't think you look back at once in this whole sequence. Like you have no idea. Like if they have reds, they have greens. Like you have no idea what's going on behind you.
Green.
Okay, so this, well, yeah. I mean, you just gotta go. We gotta go wide there, guys. Shroom here.
Trimming on your left goes.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, trim as well.
Spots.
2.
I think you could maybe have slowed down and shroomed off Barry, but it is risky. He's Australian, so it's a lot of lag there. Yeah, I mean, that backspam really hurt you guys. At this point, Cycle Blue, I need to know what's going on with Vale. Like, I have no idea what's happening there. Shock is... Yeah, so I think we just keep playing it how it is. Just wouldn't make any too rash of a plays. Just kind of wait till see if we get a power item, like a POW or something, or if we get shock.
Starting 7. We're 3-5.
You're
3-5.
top 2.
At this point, I would ask like if what's shock like? Like, should I use this room?
Mana type 4 cannon. Cannon type. Late.
They're
He has
top,
green behind
they're
yours.
top 2-4.
It's gone.
Okay. Do we have any dodges?
No.
Aim
Already.
R.
So me personally, I probably would have just not taken the item box, because right now what you're doing is you're gonna risk yourself a TC in third. I think tracks like this a lot more tech heavy. What maybe you could do is not go for the item set and just do a. You can either hold the shroom. You can either take this route, then use the shroom at the shroom spot, or you can hold shroom, try to avoid the back spam, and then shroom on the bridge and maybe hit revise off. That's one thing you can do. I think this is risky because you're gonna get the TC. We still have a bit of a lead on you.
I got green.
Okay. Works
Go
out.
for shock.
On 3.
See, like here, if you had the shroom, like you just shroom past revise. And the shroom kind of got canceled because you tricked.
I have POW 7. POW 7.
Okay, so we POW, just target POW them.
I can call.
You have
Oh,
the
now.
Mm,
Oh, I got.
I think that was a little late. That was a little late. I think you should have called it when you were turning. Also, yeah. I raised for 4 now, though.
Or I'm third.
Uh,
Watch out.
Goldening.
They have shock. They have shock.
okay.
Okay, well, they might dodge shot.
Use dodges when they're in cannon.
Nana.
Screen yeah.
Got trailed.
Put in the anti.
Shit.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah, gotta go wide, man. Gotta go wide here. There goes shock.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
That's, yeah.
They're top 3.
I mean, they don't even need to use shock. They're top 3. Like, they might as well just dodge Cormac at the end.
Yes, for Reds as well. That's 49.
Top 2 is break.
Goldening, but I can do much.
Oh, what the?
Cormac's just gonna
Oh,
come
I
very
will.
I think, yeah, so
Yeah, like,
Okay.
he's at the
you just have to wait for Cormac to use the item, or you're just gonna have to predict. My guess is he's gonna, like, target shock them, is my guess.
Use it at the end.
Okay.
Oh, god, that bomb.
And on a white ball.
I'd maybe use it now.
I'm using Bell.
I'm on left.
Wow, okay. I can't believe you got that off.
Nice, Mark.
You don't think really can left block.
I'm so surprised I didn't target shock you guys. Okay, nice bill pull, but like, yeah, like if you didn't get the bill, like you were dead, basically. Yeah, I think, man. I mean, we get up there, but you guys just lose it so quick. Like the back spam. Like imagine, like you never got hit, Insane never got hit. We would contend that so much more. It is unfortunate that they got such a good track pick, but I mean, like, you guys were 2-3-4. I have no idea what Vale is doing. But Insane getting backed and then you getting back lap 3, like, it just solidified their spots. Rough, but it's a big loss. So 20, yeah, that's a pretty big win for them. Next race. Okay, nice. So we went Peach Gardens. I think this is a great pick. Surprised I didn't get chosen earlier. Unlucky. But yeah, so their top 2, I think their second's going to obviously drop. So Arc is going to also have to drop a little bit. I mean, maybe he can contend. But actually, maybe not. I think Arc just maybe dry. Well, might as well just drop contend. I think as many people who get bottom spots and as many shrooms that we get, the better. That cut is really broken at the start. But let's see. I think Beach Gardens is one of those tracks where you get ahead really quickly, but people think it's a luck track, but you can really hold the race steady. But shock is really important on this track, so it's gonna be a big bagging battle. So let's see what happens. Hopefully, we don't get too many like boxes in top 3.
We got really bumped.
I think seconds. Yeah, they dropped. Even first dropped. Okay, so they Ugh. Why? I mean, there's no point really to. I mean, I definitely would have dropped. You didn't get a box. They're top 3. Well, it might be fine. Like if your teammates get shrooms here and get back up, like it'll be worth it. So, but dang, having no item right here is really rough.
Or I bumped room and going.
Yeah, I would have dropped. They didn't even get any. They didn't even get any shrooms in top 2.
Maybe one.
Okay, we got Veil up there. I didn't hear what Veil had. Big box. Need a big box here. Make sure we're getting a box here. Nice. Okay, Reds, this is perfect. Okay, so who bombed that? Was that Barry? Or was that us? I'm assuming it's Barry, but that was a weird bomb. Really risky bomb.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
Next
Oh,
lap.
my star.
They're getting a box 10.
Ball just back. Yeah,
I
nice,
shock.
nice.
I'm shocked.
You got him,
Okay.
you got him.
Okay, we have shock. So let's take I think we're first 5, 6, 7. Ghost uses star. I don't know if he had to use a star. I'm very curious if Ghost had to use that star. I think holding star there would be very important on a track like this. Next question to ask: are we 10?
Rooms in 7.
Okay, so there, I just looked. So, it's close bagging battle, but I think Miwi would be 10. We can get 2 shocks. So, but we don't have a dodge. We don't have a dodge unless Ghost has one, and I don't know what Veil has. So, I mean, it's hard for me to decide. Like I think I don't know. I can't make any decisions because I don't know what anyone has. That's why we need to communicate this.
What?
Do we need 2?
No,
Okay.
I read it. That one.
Taking
I got him.
Okay, so Veil didn't have any shrooms anyway. Or 2, 3, 4.
We're
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Hitting drop.
Okay.
Drafting wide.
We're using one, only one, only one.
I would chain this shroom as soon as you can.
Only one,
Nothing.
maybe. Only
Only
one.
my head's rooms.
Look, also, please look back, Arc. Like, I can't tell if this person is 5 or if there's someone else behind you in
Path, yeah,
5.
Fib's right path, watch out.
All right, nice call on those.
He's having first.
Wow.
I have two
Wow,
shoots in
wow,
seconds.
wow, 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 wow.
I swim in third.
I'm ahead, Deal. Or you are.
Okay,
you are.
so, yeah.
They know I have.
That could have been a way better. I think somebody did not get a box.
They're dropping a star, I
They're
think.
streaming.
Hitting cut in first.
Okay,
or
nice.
I think cut as well. We're gonna be top 2 probably.
Okay.
Yep,
Wow.
cut.
I can't believe you guys took top 3 cut. I mean, not much for me to say here. Like, it's not a good shock chance. And who's your? I think it's insane, right? He's in last. Like, I don't hear much from him. I don't know if he has a dodge, but we should be holding our dodges way more.
Top 2.
Okay.
4.
7.
So this is their bagger. He's driving with the star. We have to be wary of
Hold
that.
us, hold.
Okay, I cleared Fibs around last set.
Okay, that's really good of Mewee to do that. So, and I'm surprised no one called that. Yeah. So we're coming up on that turn. So good on Mewee. That's really good bagging.
Yep.
Insane just
So we can shock red, and I don't know what Insane has. But potentially, if no one's in anything, Insane can call it for himself. I wouldn't do that though. I wouldn't risk that just in case they pull a last second mega or something. I think having top 2 4 is really good, and we just go for the shock red maybe.
like a star we can. Yeah. Oh,
I'm
We have
backing
TC.
lead on left. Like,
Okay. Okay, that's good. Nice, nice.
They're bottom 3.
Okay, this is good.
Greens.
We can shock red.
I'm here, I'm
Just hold.
We can still shock red.
I'm streaming art
Yep.
on your left.
Oh wow.
I could have read them earlier. That might have been top 4. Fuck.
So they weren't in anything. I think Arc, what you should do is call that you have the red and say I can shock red them and ask Insane if they're in anything. It is risky. Like they could be having dodges, but like if they're not already like if they had dodges, they would have already used them at the last set. Like once they got them at the last set. So I think calling shock red there would be fine. But I understand it is risky. You can't really see the bottom spots. Unfortunate red, but still top 2, 4, 5. That's really good.
But nice race. They got bottom 3. Nice race.
Actually left. Darius, did I say left?
So yeah, top 2, 4, 5. That's a 27, 35, 41. That's a big race. I think it's probably one of the biggest races we've had so far. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, starting DK Summit. DK Summit, another good track for first. I think we go for Bill. So if you're 8th, we go for Bill. And at this point, AP is only down by a bit, like not too much. There's still, a bit of a hill they got to climb. But I still think going for Bill. So we go for Bill in 8th and really contest and try to get some good items. And it really depends what items we get here at this first set. I think we should really get up to the front, really be the ones to take double in first so we can really control the back spam on that cut. But we'll see. So let's jump into this race.
I didn't get full startup.
Then get buff.
Good.
Reception's 4.
Holden.
I get up there.
Okay. Went for 8. They need to be looking back a bit more, Arc.
I got TC. Good.
They green themselves.
That's lucky.
One for double.
Vale getting a lot of TCs here. Oh my god.
No, I'm off.
Damn, I'm off too.
I don't know.
Stun. Triple shrooms.
Come on, we can't be making mistakes like this. Look at that. Look at all those top
Nice
spots
way.
up there.
I have PAL 6.
He drafted. They're
Alright.
right.
I'm 10. I'm 10.
I
Just PAL, just like,
PAL 7 now.
okay, well, at least we're, looks like we're 10.
On 1.
Yeah, it's
Good.
whatever. I'm in cannon though.
The ES turns.
Okay, so we're second. Okay, yeah, probably getting the T-PAL is better.
Okay, I'm out.
Okay.
Bomb.
Oh no.
Holding.
Man,
Got
I'm
stun.
I
Bill.
star 8.
Okay.
Okay. I'm 10.
It looks like that PAL didn't do much. Yeah, we're just gonna have to hold the start. Yeah.
Box 10. Star.
They're top 2. They're gonna call.
No, no one has, I think.
They're top 2. They're gonna call here. They're so
They could have 9.
So look at this pack. This pack is so broken. I mean, the things I would say are just like we can't be making mistakes like as small as that. I feel like you're driving a bit slow as well. Like the lines aren't there right now. I mean, we have to just pray we get shocked. That's like our only leverage. Other players, like if you're don't have dodges, you should be cycling. For blue, if you're in a blue range.
Box 10. Star.
Get.
I star. 8.
Okay, we have 2 dodges.
Wings?
Oh.
Using star. Damn if you
It
get.
should be. I don't.
That's cool.
Okay, hold
I
on.
failed double.
Dang.
They're getting top 3.
Wow. See, why are we failing double? It's like 3 of us failed double. Like, why are we failing double? See, those are the things. We like didn't lose that because we made bad decisions. We just lost because
Oh, I'm going. Wait, wow.
technical.
Fortunate.
Technically, we just lost that. Failing double, 3 different players, not okay. Yeah, so they get top 3. Basically, remove that last race that we had. It's getting close. So I really need to pick it up. Next race. Okay, jumping into race 2 of the last GP. So I calculated the scores. I think AP is down 57 if I got that right. So either way, they're down around 60 points, which is a lot for 3 races, but it is doable. Unfortunately, I have got this crazy track pick, which is Rainbow Road. In Rainbow Road, the idea is their top 3, they can just bump everyone off, right? The mid spots. And Rainbow Road is one of those tracks that's really easy to run. So AP is just going to have to really avoid any backspam on the first turn and really get some boxes and just get up there. Shock is going to... This is one of those tracks where it's a standstill bagging track, so which is advantageous for for IF, unless Miawi can... you can get back, but it's very difficult to bag. You can go backwards on this track. It's just very hard. But let's see what AP does. Really going to need a strong start here and not get pushed off. All right. That's not good.
Oh god, that is...
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I mean, you could have gone on boost power probably. But I think that's fair. That's safe. Yeah. So, unfortunately, no bill. I think the one thing you could have done at the start is maybe not wheelie too much and just kind of try to really get the draft by kind of not wheeling. Yeah, we can chain the star. Just spam these shrooms. That sucks that Vale took all those boxes.
I'm awesome. Oh my god.
Just need to avoid taking boxes, but I think we're... Yeah, just shroom here.
They might get it.
I'm taking upper path just so I don't back.
This is fine. I mean, I would maybe risk upper path just because there might be any boxes.
Box.
Yeah, which is what happened here. This is okay. I hope you get a box at least. Nice.
Mega.
3-4.
Okay, so yeah, 3-4 is not bad. A nice back bomb. So I would just cycle in here for 4th place. Just try to get him blue out. So in this case, this is fine. Because Rainbow Road is one of those tracks where you really want to be on their butt. I'm okay with you not going for that box.
Opening from 7. Got one.
Are you forced to do?
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
Okay, 3, 4, 5.
Nothing.
So I think this is really just going to come down to if Bagger gets shock, and if we are able to cycle blues in 4, 5, and 7, or whatever our last spot is. Key thing is just to not get backed. There's a lot of decent backs on Rainbow Road, but they're not like super great, right? There's a lot of... They're very predictable. There's like... And there's no like tight corners or anything, so you usually see them coming.
I go for blue and pow.
Yeah, so nice on Vale to call that. Cycle blue POW. POW is also very big here. Okay, so yeah. I don't know. I would back that on the right actually, or middle. Because you're coming tight right here. I don't. Let me see if there's a box there.
I go for blue and pow.
Yep.
I mean, or you could just go on top route, back that if you needed to, or just call this way earlier.
Backing red left.
I mean, this is also fine, but you called it. You just back it. You just waited too long.
Oh, I didn't get a box.
So yeah, that box is really important.
Zero from 5. I'm gonna keep chaining for blue.
Yeah.
Man on last song. Still top 2.
Box 10.
Okay, nice red avoid,
shock,
but it
they have
doesn't
shock.
matter.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if Insane didn't call the.
Yep.
Um.
Man on last song.
Oh, I didn't get a box.
0 from 5. I'm gonna keep chaining.
Okay. Insane didn't call anything here. Insane should be calling that.
Red on top.
They're not in last one. They're still top 2.
Box 10.
Exactly.
They have shock. They have shock.
Okay. That's unfortunate. So they have shock. At this point, we just have to cycle mid spots still, and if we get a dodge item, we're just gonna have to predict the cannon dodge.
Got TC. What spots are they?
They're top 2.
Top 2.
I'm not gonna do anything.
No, just yeah.
They're all we went. Never mind.
I bumped them off. Did I bump them off?
Taking cut.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay.
Moving wide.
No mega.
Oh, with them in case.
I blew.
I got shots out. These work themselves out.
Okay. Wow, this is very very strange. Just whole interaction here. I have no idea why they shocked. It's probably better they just didn't shock. They dodged 2 of you guys, and Vale gets blue. So I'm assuming this blue is gonna come out.
Alright, for blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blue's up.
We need to be a little quicker on that, but I think it's fine. You're gonna get them after boxes.
I had to miss the boost pad.
I'm in mega.
Red.
They still got top 3.
Sorry, I had to wait for my position counters to change back to 2nd.
Okay. I think you played that fine at the end.
Yeah.
There's just a whole lot of weird stuff just
They
happened.
got top 3.
I got first.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's 1-4 then.
Nice.
Okay. Sorry, I let him. I was going for shock hard because I knew.
all right, so 23, 29, 31. So this is a +1. Not what we needed. I might have scores wrong. I might have to take this. Oh, wait, maybe I do have scores. I thought this was race 3. Okay, so this is that was race 2. So let's jump to the next race, see what happens. Okay, we're starting on RGS, so I want to go just touch back up on Rainbow Road. I think, considering they had shock and everything that was played very well at the end, I think the one thing we need to be doing is calling out things a bit more. Insane not calling out that back spam. It's kind of crucial that you're literally a top spot and you got destroyed, right? Do need to be calling out those top spots, and which you were also in 4th place, which is a great spot for cheeky blues or cheeky pows. But anyways, we got lucky there on Rainbow Road. Even if it's a +1 race, I mean, winning, considering they had top 3, is great. Now going on to RDS. Now this track is very gambly. Super shock reliant, right? Shock is going to make or break, but having first on this track is very good. You take the dock, you block it, so decent backs on this course. So I know a lot of teams kind of like play this from they all draft on the side, but yeah, you do want to have, I think, a couple people drop just to get some decent items so that they can take double or prevent other team from taking double, but also controlling the front. So. But going for a draft, I think, is going to be good here. I think that you said that before I paused it. See, drafting, controlling first,
Drafting, right?
controlling the backing. So nice draft.
All of us are up here.
I think your bottom spots get some decent items here. And you guys
They had to sit.
first can probably back.
Box 8. Got golden.
Okay.
I might be getting righted here.
Okay.
Throwing.
Golden.
That's for 3.
Like
Can we
a
take
double.
them cut?
It's looking fine so far.
Kinda green.
I mean, I'm gonna do 1.
They're getting a box 10.
Okay. I'm really surprised that green didn't hit.
They're all up here.
1.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, I think, I think 4th can maybe drop. Depending what item they have. I think you guys have a lot of top spots.
Mana?
They have shock or
Yeah,
bill.
tight.
Okay, your 4th drop. That's fine. That's good. Yeah,
Green.
nice,
Yep.
nice.
Box 10. I have shock.
Okay, this is good. This is very good. We have shock and we have some bottom spots. So Arc is gonna take cut. Veil is gonna be probably 3 or 4 by here, this area. And so probably do a late shock
Do we need 2?
lap 3 or like a
I don't think so.
I don't think we have
second
any
set shock lap 3, depending on what
Yeah, no, we don't.
everyone has.
Okay.
Pretty good Nana. Whoa, it's a pretty good Nana like attempt, but sucks what happened.
The top 3 now. I'm mega the top 3.
I blue.
Oh, so we have blue. We just throw this blue after set,
3 shrooms.
so we get them after the set.
Hold on.
Out from 6.
So I don't agree with this blue completely. I think because we have shock, you bluing them puts them back in a bottom spot, potentially get a dodge. I think we want to blue them after the set. Because you are now more players that you're more players from you. Like, sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. More AP players will now be in the front because they're going to gain a position on this blue.
They have 3 shrooms, 6.
So I would have just
He
waited.
dodged. Never mind. Just flag.
And see, now you guys are what, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm mega in 3.
54
Yeah.
now.
Shrooms,
So we
5.
do have a mega. Okay, so we have shrooms 5, mega 3. So I think you have enough time to where Insane can take double and Veil comes out. But it's gonna be risky because they're bottom 3 spots. Like, it's a weird position that you just knocked one of them down to like a potential mega or even a star. And if he drops far enough, he can probably get a star or something. So it is risky. I might have to call a late mega, assuming they're not in anything. I honestly, I would, if I were you, Arc, I would just drop. I would just drop here. Drop here. Don't let them get the 8th place box. Make their 7th a 6th place, so they can't get a star. Don't let that guy who got blued get a good item. So I would just drop here, and like, I think that's the plays. You should drop. Insane can't because he has triple shrooms. So you just drop for a star or something, or even a golden. That is that's probably the best thing that could have happened to you. That is so good. I think 9 times out of 10 you should drop there. That one time you get triple mushrooms, that was so lucky. That's literally the best item you could have got outside of maybe a mega. I think maybe triple mushrooms are better. So 2 of you are going to take double in top 5 spots, and then you dodge your mega. Still, you have the issue of them being in dodges potentially. I think this is a good position to be in. If you got anything other than triple shrooms or mega, this would have been really, really bad.
I have shrooms 4.
But I think you should be dropping there
Yeah.
9 times out of 10.
Okay, then just hold.
Yeah.
Nana.
Taking double.
Okay, I think they're in a mega. This should be guaranteed top 2.
We're through.
I don't know what Veil did. I don't know if he took cut or what. Depending on where he is, maybe you can call the mega. If he saved it, you can call late mega.
Here, mega. Get us. I can wait. I dodged a mega. Spam it.
Wow.
Wait, top four.
Watch out, you're still in the mega?
I'm wide.
Let's go.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Me and Ghost just
That's
had it
crazy.
so hard. I got triple shrooms 4 and he spams mega and dies.
So that is a really good race, almost perfect. I mean, we got 10, but what is that? That's 27, or sorry, 27, 37, 45. Wow, 45 to what, 16 or something? So you guys are down, by my calculations, you're down. Let's calculate that real quick. I think I'm going to edit in the scores afterwards, and I'm probably going to be so wrong because I'm doing this by hand. So they got plus 16, right? And you guys got 45. So you guys are down like what, 27 or something? So you're within striking distance. I might be wrong. You're like 20, between 20 and 30. Really, really, really good race. I don't necessarily think you guys won that because you played that well. I think you guys got lucky at the end with items. Like, you got triple shrooms in 4. I think the things we did play well was Insane holding the triple shrooms and Vale holding the mega. But Ghost pulling a mega to dodge at the end, that's just luck. That's not like, oh, he played that very well, right? So I'm glad that happened, but we need to minimize those positions where we have to rely on luck. I think dropping there was super important. Luckily, you got triple shrooms, which you got the best item, and you had shock. So it worked out. Okay, jumping into the last race. Okay, so I did calculate it correct. So AP is down 27. They just got a top 4. They're going into last race. And we decided to go Yoshi Falls. Now, I don't hate this. I think they said they might be doing all run. I'm not completely sure. But they're only down 27. So top 5 is plus 41. And a top 4-9 is plus 31. So they just need a top 4, which is plus 29. Top 4-10. So they just basically need the same race they got. So it's going to be risky. It's going to be risky. If they do all run, I understand the point. Like, it gives you more leverage to, you don't have to get a top 4. You can maybe get like a top 3, 5, 6, or top 3, 6, 7 maybe. I don't know the exact scores, but I think that's the kind of idea. And plus, it's a short track, so your bagger can definitely catch up. If you do that, you need somebody hanging around in 9 or 10, just 9 maybe, if their team is still going to go backwards. So it is risky, but I do like this pick. I think maybe GV2 would have been better. Or even TF. Now, I'm not sure. Maybe the other team chose this. I doubt it, though. I really doubt it. Because I did see some TFs when I was looking at the selection screen. But either way, let's see what they do.
Okay, I'm doing it.
You wait for box
Burn,
there.
burn.
Okay.
I'm behind.
So I think we're all running.
So green.
Oh, you
Green back there.
Try hanging knife. Try hanging knife.
I have Bill.
I think you should be looking back more. Let's see how. Okay, that was important. That was an important
Holding Bill.
boost to get.
got him?
Okay, you got him.
Top-
Yeah, I think you should be looking back there. You need to look back a bit more, Arc.
Top 3, top 3.
Um.
They're ready.
Right about. They have red in 6.
Okay, this worked out. Definitely going for boxes a lot slower. Okay.
Star.
They might get
So somehow we lost this lead. I feel like our start was really bad. I feel like you should have pulled that green out. This is what I want to say. So I think you should have pulled the green out immediately, and that's why I wanted you to look back to see how far away Insane was. But instead, you had Revise right on you, so you should have been pulling out that green anyway, and you should have gotten that chain. Even if Revise wasn't there, you could be doing double backs already, or just doing single backs in first and Insane going wide, especially on the waterfalls. That's a brutal place to get back spammed. So I think you should definitely have dragged that green. Revise might not even have gotten ahead of you. He might have hit the green. So now we're in a weird position. Like, we just threw away the leverage we have as starting top 4. And now we're, I don't know, we're 3s, 5, 6 or something.
I'm shot.
Okay, so we have shock. This is good.
Okay, nice.
I think the best thing to do, I don't know what everyone has, but I think target shocking first is going to be ideal.
We have shock.
You have Bill as well, right?
Yes.
So we have Bill and shock.
Golden.
Nice back.
Golden here. Holding veil tight.
Do we call here?
Green back.
Maybe
Here, I'll
later.
call it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you guys need to be making decisions way quicker. This is such a crucial thing. So crucial. I think target shocking first might be ideal.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Activate. What? No.
Yeah, that was a late shock. I understand you're trying to get the... Ooh, brutal.
Nice. Go.
Whoever's coming up in the start really needs to hit the guy.
Point out greens.
This is blue.
Going.
Yeah.
Green back.
Yeah. I think maybe best thing is maybe target shock first on the first water. I'm not saying it's the best thing. I'm just trying to think what the best thing was, because this shock definitely did not have that great potential. I think. So the bill is going to take you to immediate first. I think the shot coming late did hurt you. You might have gotten a red shell or something. I also...
Go.
I think you can also...
Tight.
I'm pretty sure you can take this section right here, waterfall, even if you're small. So not getting a box here kind of hurt. I understand you're trying to play it safe.
This is blue.
Going.
Green back.
Yeah.
Blue online.
Ah, that sucks.
Oh, that's you. Okay, top 3? No. Are you? I know, we got top 3. I got third on my pool.
Wow. Okay, so you got top 2, 4. Yeah, so this was a -8 overall. So you potentially, if MeWe got first, that's going to be decent. Blued on the line sucks. So they got that blue in like 4 or 5 when they got shocked. It might have been better. See, the thing is, when you call these shocks, you have to remember that when you, even if, okay, let's say you did get called into boxes, right? You have to remember as well that you're also calling 4 or 5 into boxes. So sometimes I think the better thing to do is not call yourself into boxes in second, especially if they're 3-4, is to call 2-3-4 out of boxes. So I think what might have been the play. Now, I'm not saying this is like 100% going to work, but what you could have done is target shock first on the water. So he's going to get knocked off. He's going to lose a lot of time. And you're going to get yourself 3 and 4 out of boxes. I think it would have been timed perfectly. If not, you just get 2-3-4 out of this after the set. That way, 3-4 can't get any shrooms, or they can't get any megas, pows, and they can't get any blue shells. I think that's what happened, is that once we passed them after set, they got moved back to like a 5-6, and they got that blue shell. So it's important not to mess up your... It's important not to get them into 4th place boxes. It's very important. Unfortunate, I think we had very much the capacity to win this. I think we made just a few mistakes. There's a lot of technical errors I saw, but at the end of the day, we got most of the shocks. I think we could have definitely capitalized. We could have tweaked them up a bit. If we just tweaked those shocks about 10%, and made a few better decisions, calling out more. And this goes for the whole team, calling out more positions, what we're going to do, having a more conversation of what's going to happen, as well as also looking back more. I think that's a big thing, especially going into D2, D1. You do need to be looking back more. There's so many times that like you should be like dragging your items, and I understand you don't want to hit your teammates, but you also need to like gauge like how far your teammate is and where the other team is. So looking back, just making less driving mistakes, but that I'm sure you're aware of. Those are more easier to spot, and just kind of understanding the dynamic of the items and the positions. So like when to drop, when to go for change, when to go for blue cycles. Why am I holding this shroom in 4 or 5? Why am I saving it for a cut that's only going to save like a couple maybe like half a second? Or should I just chain this shroom for a potential blue? Those are the things that we need to be thinking about, especially in wars and as we go into like D2 and D1. But overall, I think we played pretty well, considering we only lost, to 8 to IF, a D1 team. I think guys played really well. I think MVP Miwi getting a lot of those shocks, doing really good. But just communicate, guys. It's the big thing, communication, especially with the bagger, who's in last, and what the plans are going into the race. But overall, it was a pretty solid performance, Arc and AP Luna in general. Really good stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I can brew in some more of this. If you're a player who's kind of like coming up, let me know. I can maybe review your footage, either Mogi or Wars. But yeah, I'd love to do this again. It's a long video, but hopefully somebody watches to the end. Anyways, guys, take care. I appreciate it.